Okay, my most amazing artists, today we're going to be talking about texture. Texture is the way something feels. Implied texture means the way something looks like it feels. So right now, this paper looks like it feels smooth. And when I really feel it, it is smooth. These leaves look like they feel bumpy. And when I do feel it, it is bumpy. When we have something with texture, we can do something called a texture rubbing. A texture rubbing uses crayons and it reveals the texture of the object that you're rubbing the crayon over. In order to do a texture rubbing using leaves, we're going to be using these fake fabric leaves that Miss Pereira has. They look like the same as a leaf would and they feel kind of bumpy, but they're smooth. Real leaves almost have a crunchy texture. To do our texture rubbing, you're going to be putting your leaf underneath your paper. So you're going to place it on your table and place your paper over it, and you can feel where the bumpiness is. You can feel where the bumpiness is on your paper. Once you feel the bumpiness on your paper, you're going to take a crayon that has no paper on it. A crayon that has no paper on it works best because we're going to be putting the crayon on its side to be rubbing over the leaf. So once I know where the leaf is, I'm going to rub the crayon over the leaf, and I'm going to make sure I find all edges of the leaf. Where you see the texture, it makes the crayon go darker. To do the next rubbing, you're going to pick up your paper, pick up your leaf, move the paper, move the leaf to somewhere else on your table, and place your paper over it. You're going to do this a total of 5 times. So I've done it once, I need to do it 4 more times. I'm going to use different colors. Two. 3. Make sure that you're turning the leaf around each time you do a texture rubbing to add interest to your composition. Next, I would like you to observe the leaf and look at the lines that go through the different parts. Those are called the veins of the leaf, and that's where the water travels through the leaf. You're going to use line to trace around the contour of the leaf that you just did the rubbing on. Once you've done the contour, you're going to go in and try to copy those same lines like the veins that you observed in the leaf. I noticed that there were 5 large diagonal lines and then a bunch of little diagonal lines that come out of those 5 big lines. You're going to do that for each of the leaves, using diagonal lines and contour lines. Contour lines are the lines that trace the outside of an object. You're going to be tracing around the contour of your leaves about 3 to 4 times with different colors. This is going to create a really distinct pattern radiating from your leaves. So it looks like your leaves are glowing or that they are popping out of the page. Last, what you're going to do is use the crayon on its side to add a texture rubbing on the outside of your leaves to fill the rest of the paper. Try to use different colors next to the colors of your leaves. What colors will look good next to each other? Use those ideas when finishing up your composition.